Welcome to Vanimo. This place is unexpectedly fantastic and brilliant and beautiful. I love it. It's right in the middle of the forest or the jungle, but we're only about 10 minutes away from the road. This place is really fantastic. I love it here. The water's fresh, the air's fresh, the birds are here, butterflies. It's a beautiful thing. Tell me, can you find a better waterfall than this? I've just crossed the border from P.N.G into Indonesia to head to Jayapura. My visa's about to expire. It doesn't sound like Papua New Guinea, it doesn't smell like Papua New Guinea, it doesn't taste like Papua New Guinea. A few things that I felt were missing in Papua New Guinea. One of them is that it's fun and it's active and people, not that they're more friendly because they're not, people aren't smiling at me and saying hello, but they're sort of, I don't know, seem a bit happier about life and getting on with things and not so many people sitting around doing nothing. And this is the first thing that you see as you enter P.N.G. Okay. See you, boys. This in the back of the census truck and we're picking up some kids. Hello.
Jeremiah, make it noise. Mommy, bye. Bye, Mommy.
The Centre Belong Help In was set up in 2000 in order to care for both physically and mentally disabled children. Many are deaf as a result of malaria. The centre has established links with hospitals in Australia and many of the children have actually been flown back there for surgery. It is run entirely by local volunteers, many of whom themselves attended the centre when they were younger. Seen as a burden upon the family, disabled children are commonly neglected and starved. The centre provides a safe place where the kids can learn, play, sing and get physiotherapy treatment.
There's only one way to confuse somebody. Join in the game.
Mary. David. Jerry. And Willie.
I've made some name tags for the kids and the volunteers.
Thank you. Kita lagi face di proyek now. Melvin, Tina, Nanda Nokama, Natasha, Valentina, Jerry. Lagi back lagi. Lagi face kita. Ayo, lagi kita ya put smile straight. Ini Latina, ini Latina.
Last morning I'm going to be here. All the kids are gathered around to see what's going on.
Job.
Getting ready for a group shot. Should be fun. This place is only accessible by ship or by plane. Most of the locals here can't afford the plane, so this is our only way of leaving Vanimo basically. The ship comes once every 3 or 4 weeks and goes everywhere. Now this is what's destroying a lot of this country. This is logging just the tip of Vanimo. But the Malaysians are coming in and clearing a whole lot of the forest here. Taking all the money out of P.N.G. He's a passenger. That's bloody got to the got to the jetty late, so he's trying to board now. Only in P.N.G. And he's on. I'm meeting my guide, Stephen Buku, at 9 o'clock this morning. We're going to go shopping for our Civic trip. Breakfast over, but I've made a friend. Hey! Hey, Cocky Coco! He's pinched me butter. Here he goes again. Help yourself. Hey! What are you doing? Got security behind me. No worries. Alright, it's Monday night, it's about 9 o'clock, and I'm just counting down the minutes and counting down the hours till I jump on a bus for Papua to start this Sepik River trip. I've left my gear here that I'm leaving and just taking a day pack and going from there. So just waiting. It's been a long day. I checked out this morning and hopefully the bus is coming in about 10:30 tonight or 11 o'clock tonight, something like that. Yeah, looking forward to it. So, anything else to say? No. Security? Anything else to say? No. No problem. Alright, we'll see you on the river.
From Pugwe, I'll spend the next 10 days in a dugout canoe, exploring the Sepik River and its tributaries.
And there it is, the Sepik. We've just arrived about 6 o'clock in the morning at Pugwe. Came overnight in that vehicle, had as good a sleep as you could, I guess. And it's absolutely spectacular here. I think I'm going to enjoy this trip very much. Now this is absolutely amazing. This old fella's digging one, or making one of the big canoes. Chopped the tree down. He's carving it out from where it fell, so they don't go by any guide, or they don't draw on the wood first or anything like that. They just do it all by eye. He's a master craftsman. He's built himself a shade to keep the sun off. Time for a betel nut chew. And the little fella's been busy making his own little cubby house, which is fantastic. We've been lucky enough to find someone doing the final step of the canoe making process, which is to light a fire basically and burn the wood, give it the final coat and make it smooth. Do they burn the outside as well?
Yes,
or just
both sides.
they burn both the inside and the outside? This is where we're staying. Going up to the village.
We stay up there.
Oh, we're staying up here. Alright, totally disregard that. This is not where we're staying.
This is middle of the village.
This is the middle of the village. Alright, well this is the middle of the village where we're staying. And next time I need to know something, I'll ask Stephen because I have no idea.
Yes.
Yes. Just woken up, had a bit of a bath in the river and had some brekkie. This is the house where I'm staying. All the posts are made from a special type of wood which is called either quilla or garamut. And the problem is that there is no quilla or garamut grown around these areas here, so it can take years to actually get the material here to build the house. The most amazing thing, looking around, there's no nails, there's no fasteners or anything like that. This is everything, the bedroom, the kitchen, the eating area, and it's lunchtime. Some freshly caught fish called big mouth fish, and some sago and spring onion, some coconut. This is the fresh smoked fish that either gets eaten here or sold down at the market for about 2 or 3 kina per fish, straight from the river. And it was delicious. This is my bed. Last night I thought there was some sort of mouse or rats or something like that. We had a baby crocodile here in the bag.
Salt water.
Salt water.
Yeah.
But the Sepik is fresh water. Wow. He's amazing, and it is. It's a saltwater croc. And his tail, you can just feel how strong he's going to be one day. Really the main or the only source of income around here is on the Sepik is crocodiles and fish. There's a market in town and they take the crocodiles and fish and things like that and spend a few days in either Wewak or Meprik. And this crocodile here could get about 150 kina, yeah, about 70 Aussie dollars. And there are buyers that buy crocodiles for the skin and for the meat. And we're out crocodile hunting on the Sepik.
One guy's manning the motor. Lawrence has got the torch at the front, shining it along the bank, looking for crocodile eyes, which are two big red glowing eyes, which everyone else can see, but I'm having a bit of trouble seeing. And I think he's just spotted one. I can't see anything at all. Morning after the croc hunting and the crocs that we got last night. All the boys here, when they get a certain age, go through initiation, and they go in the house boy or the spirit house, and they get the skin cut. It's pretty amazing actually, and some of the women in this village have actually got it too, but they stay in the house boy until the wounds have healed. And then they can come out, and then they're meant to be a man, and they've been taught in there how to build a house and grow a garden and these sorts of things. And it's also on the back as well, so people have got different designs depending on which village they come from, but it's all meant to resemble the crocodile. I reckon for the first time in 2.5 months, probably since I've been in P.N.G, this is actually relaxing. I'm relaxed. It's a wonderful place. The river's been flooding, so all of the logs are coming from the upper Sipik and then floated down the river. So everyone in all the villages are making their canoes at the moment, even the little fellas getting in on the action. This is a house Tumbaran or spirit house. Well, this is under the house, but an amazing amount of work goes into this. P.N.G life today is dominated by the Wantok system. There is generally a social obligation to help out other members of your Wantok if they're in need. This impacts all elements of daily life. Wantoks are given preferential treatment for employment, whilst members of Parliament consistently support their own local projects while neglecting the real needs of the country as a whole. Oh.
Thank you. And this is where we're going to spend the night tonight, in Chambry Lakes. And they're cooking fresh fish to take to the market. This is how they make sago or saksak that I've been eating here in the Sipik. Basically they cut the tree down. The sago is then washed with the water. And then they drain the water off the top, and then they can make that into pancakes and cook that or whatever they want to do with it. It doesn't have any taste, so they mix it with banana or coconut or something like that. G'day from the bearded one. This is amazing. This river is continually changing its banks. One side which is being washed away by the current, and the other side which is advancing. So Stephen's saying that not so long ago the village was actually out where we are in the middle of the river here, and then everything in its path got washed away. The bank kept receding, all the houses went, the coconut trees went. Houses are continually being built and rebuilt, so villages are actually moving all the time. Never smile at a crocodile. Alright, this is the house Tumbaman, and it's full of garamut drums.
Garamit drums are used as a traditional form of communication to send messages and warnings between villages.
Well, it's the afternoon and we're trying to head into the Blackwater Lakes area. This river that we're coming through now, not sure if we can get through or not. There's a whole lot of rubbish and trees and all sorts of stuff in here. But we've been on the water for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 hours, something like that today. That's why I'm roasting. So we'll see if we can get through here. I don't think there's enough water here. And it's on to Blackwater. This place already is beautiful. It's not 9 o'clock in the morning yet and I've been doing an hour or so of fishing on the river. This is what I've just caught this morning, believe it or not. I said I'd stop when I caught 20 fish. Baku? Well, they call it bolt cutter. And this other fish is called jabaka. Sunday morning and we're on the Sepik and everyone's waiting for the Catholic service to start. The 8 o'clock service starts at 9 o'clock or something like that, P.N.G style. Day 6 or 7 I think on the river, and we're heading to a place called Govermass, which is meant to be a beautiful place with a waterfall and things like that. So it's pretty stinking bloody hot here, so the waterfall would be well overdue.
It's coming already. So here is down to the water.
Sunday, so everyone's sitting around doing what they would do any other day, which is not much. This is just absolutely chock-a-block with fish. We've done what any self-respecting fisherman would do. We've headed to the village and got some fishing lines and come back to the spot where the fish are jumping. And this is the most incredible fishing experience I've ever had. P.N.G Baku. Very impressive looking fish.
Bait, we used the coconut.
We've used coconut.
Sago.
Yeah. Even think you don't need bait. We put just a couple of times I had my hook just in the water and without any bait, and the fish jumped on as well. And as we go, see now this is what's meant to happen when you're not expecting it. The fish start jumping back on, and this is what it's been like for an hour. It's been absolutely amazing. You got a fish bath happening here. Oi, he's on. Fantastic. This is what was happening all day.
Hang on, baby.
Wait, sorry. Almost tipped the canoe. Sorry, mate.
No, it's all right.
We're coming out to a place called Cumberumba 1, which is absolutely incredible. Built on the water. So to get anywhere you need to go by canoe. You can see the level of where the water was. The water's coming down now. And the only way they can get to Sepik in the dry season is to walk from here.
The locals tell me news of a man believed to be a regular visitor from New Zealand who was murdered on the Sepik River only 6 months before. The man had 60,000 kina and a pistol with him. Travelling without a guide, he was led to a village downstream, ready to set off on the Sepik at dawn the next morning. His destination was a village, Tumbanung, but he never made it. Local man Rudolph saw a body floating down the river. He paddled out with a canoe and dragged the body back to shore. The body had wounds to the back, chest and calf.
It was shoot here and come up here, maybe by gun or knife or something, we don't know. So the back wounds, they open it.
So they wanted to sink the body?
Yeah, they want to sink the body. This way they cut here.
They washed the man's body, then dug a grave and buried him.
Press down.
And back
Out
up.
there floating on the river, they're burying in the same way.
Yeah. So you could see that it was a white man?
Yeah,
And you
it's a
could
white man.
Yeah.
They recognize it's a white man.
Yeah.
As per the tradition, the community mourned for 5 days.
This is the cemetery.
Apparently the police and a doctor from the city visited the village. They dug up the grave and took the body back to the morgue in Wewak.
Yeah, Wewak Hospital in morgue.
And then after that, you haven't heard any more? You don't know any more?
Yeah, no more information.
No one from either Papua New Guinea or New Zealand has ever been back to visit the village and investigate. When I arrived back in Australia, I sent a copy of the relevant footage to the P.N.G police, but I've never been contacted again.
All right. We go for a swim. Oh. Didn't take much convincing.
I've given the camera to one of the little kids, which could be dangerous. I had no idea, but I'm about to join him in the water. So hopefully he doesn't jump in after me with the camera. So I jump, you stay. Okay? I knew that was going to be dangerous to give it to a kid, but it's good fun.
We're heading back to Wewak from Sepik. We've been on the road since about 2 a.m. I'm here with a whole lot of people. They're heading to the market, and this bus is chock full of smoked fish that they're going to be selling, so it's a bit stinky. They come down each week, a 5-hour trip, sell their fish in Wewak for a couple of days and then head back. Good to be going somewhere where I can probably sit down when I have a shit and yeah, probably relax for one day and then get out of here tomorrow. My trip's coming to an end, so I've got one night in Moresby tonight to get my gear together and head back to Australia. The last day of my trip, last day of my P.N.G trip. 3 months have passed. It has been a pretty incredible journey, and probably when I get back to Melbourne and I'm bored silly, and I think I'd like to jump back on a plane. So this is a bit of a sad moment. The trip's come to an end. I've had my ups and downs. I've been lonely. Met a lot of nice people. That's been my trip. Hope you enjoyed it. I have. Bye.